Hi, Donovan Woods here.
Hey, it's me, Tom Power.
We're here to tell you about our brand new podcast. It's called The Big Five.
So, Donovan, what is The Big Five?
Yeah, exactly. What is The Big Five? That's what The Big Five is all about. Every week, Tom and I will sit down with a special guest and dive into new topics, debating things like, what are the Big Five farm animals? The Big Five types of hat? The Big Five guys named Paul?
Martin, Revere, Mezcal, McCartney, John Paul II.
The debate is settled by a listener from somewhere across the country. It's like a game show.
It is a game show.
The Big Five, available now wherever you get your podcasts.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI Studios in Toronto, Canada.
Hey Toronto, this is Ed Sheeran.
This is Kelly Clarkson.
Hi, this is Bryan Adams.
This is Adele.
This is Madonna.
It's Michael Bublé, and you're listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep Show. It's fun. They're amazing.
Okay, so other than a migraine, which you often wake up to, do you know what the worst thing to wake up to is?
Crying baby.
Okay. All right, fine. I gotta for a single
Stop
guy
asking me.
For a single guy who doesn't get migraines who lives downtown. What's the worst thing to wake? I'm just gonna tell you.
Just tell me.
You're
Otherwise,
ruining my game. It's a pulled muscle in your back.
Oh, that's actually really bad.
Yeah, this happened to me a couple days ago, and it's just kind of gotten worse. I don't know what happened from the time I went to sleep to the time I woke up. That I woke up with a severely twisted back. I thought it was a peaceful night. I don't know if I had a dream and moved spastically or if I was sleeping in a weird position. Anyhow, whatever. My back is pulled. Oh. So I called the massage place that I usually go to yesterday. Like I have like a monthly standing appointment there. And I was like, hey, can you get me in? Like I pulled a muscle in my back.
Right.
And they were full. So I'm like, oh crap, I really need a massage. So I just started walking around my neighborhood. I started walking around downtown yesterday. And I see this like Thai massage place. I was like, never tried this place before. I do a quick Google search. I'm like, okay, looks pretty legit. Walk in. So yeah, they could take me. I get in on the table, and I notice as I'm like, positioning myself laying down, there's like metal beams on the ceiling. I'm like, oh, I've never seen that before in a massage room. Oh, whatever. So I get face down. It's a dude who rolls in. Do you know where this is going?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I did not.
I'm trying to remember what movie I saw this in. Was it like a Mike Myers movie, I think?
Oh, I don't know.
Did they start walking on your back?
Okay, yeah. Let me get there. So I get face down. It's a dude who rolls in, and I'm starting to feel like I tell him what I did. It's like left shoulder blade under that area. So I start feeling really like he's a strong dude. He's putting hard pressure on my back with his hands, and I start feeling really hard pressure. I'm like, man, this guy's got strong hands. And I kind of like turn my head out of my peripheral vision.
There's a toe.
Yeah. He's standing on that. He's full on walking on my back, and it's like the hardest pressure ever. I didn't know it was one of those places. Like, I feel like they should tell you that we're going to walk on your back. I've never had that before. It felt good, but it was weird.
Right.
And my hands were by my side, and as his non-active foot, like the passive foot, kept grazing my hands as he was repositioning.
Oh,
I kept feeling like toe on my hands. Then I kept moving my hand further and further away. So then instead of my hands being by my side, my arms were fully out like at 90 degrees each side. Because I'm like, I appreciate the massage, but I don't want to be touching toe.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I've always, like I said, I've seen this in the movies, and I always wonder, like, how does one go about finding a massage place where someone's walking on your back? And
I found one. I was in Thailand. I had a Thai massage. The Thai massage I had in Thailand did not include walking on the back. It was a lot of bending and like pulling and stretching. It's a little more aggressive. I had never had the walking on the back. It's great for hard pressure, but it's just I wasn't expecting it.
Right.
It rattled me.
Right. But so would you go back?
I would. I don't know that I would go back when I've pulled a muscle. I might just go back for general relaxation. I will say when he walked on my legs, and I just did a leg workout the day before, it felt really good.
Yeah.
On the back, I think my back actually kind of hurts more this morning.
I mean, because you were already like tight and tense and whatever happened to your back.
Yeah. So I would, but I don't think I'd go back for an injury. I'd go back for general relaxation. I did feel like I could have fallen asleep right away.
So it was like a deep massage.
Yeah. Maybe just not so much footsie handy.
I can't believe
touching.
they exist. Again, I didn't think it was real. I thought it was like a folklore.
I'll send you the place if you're on Spadina downtown.
I can't wait.
I will send you the place. It's now the third worst thing to wake up to after a migraine and a crying baby.
Right.
Perspective.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
The Daily Double.
With Pooja and Gurdeep.
Okay, Gurdeep, what do you got today?
Okay, very excited for this story. I think you will be too. We could be getting a Home Alone sequel starring Macaulay Culkin.
What?
Crazy, yes. Fishverse making the face, the
How
Macaulay
is this
Culkin
gonna
face.
work?
Okay, so Culkin was recently spotted on the Disney lot, and that has sparked a lot of talk about a potential relaunch of the Home Alone franchise. Hollywood insider Matt Bellany, he's got a really popular Hollywood podcast.
Okay.
He knows all the tea. He says on his podcast that Disney is salivating over the possibility of another sequel with Culkin back. For the last 3 decades, they've been trying to get Macaulay Culkin to come back to the Home Alone franchise to play Kevin McAllister. You know, they've made many Home Alone sequels after
Right.
Home Alone 2, the
Yeah.
first 2 he was in. They're kind of straight to video. They haven't been very good.
Yep.
The studio is very keen. What's different this time, after all this time has passed, is that Macaulay Culkin, or Mac, has actually come up with the concept for the story for the new potential film himself. He has pitched it. This is what the story is. And Macaulay Culkin has actually talked about this on a different podcast. This is his idea, apparently, for the next Home Alone that he would star in, okay? A now adult Kevin McAllister
Right.
is a single father, a neglectful dad, and finds himself locked out of his home by his young son. The premise would sort of
His
flip the
kids
original
locked him
formula,
out.
casting him as the intruder role once held by the Wet Bandits,
wow.
or the Sticky Bandits, as he's trying to get back, he's trying to break back into his own house and metaphorically break back into his child's life, who he's neglected, while dodging all the traps that his son has set. I mean,
Funny and deep.
right?
Wow.
And just like, I mean, who didn't cry in Home Alone 1 when Catherine O'Hara got back into the house and they
Yes.
connected like that? You
Yeah.
know how this is going to go. I'm already fully in. You know this would be in cinemas too. I don't go to the theater often. I would pay to go see this back in the theater. Still just a rumor, but come on, how excited are we for this?
Yeah.
I can tell you why they're doing this.
Money?
Money.
Yeah.
10 million people watch Home Alone in December every year.
Wow.
10 million people.
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is a
you'd go back to
go-to.
the theater for this, right? We'd all go back to the theater
yes.
for this.
And my kids watch it, well, not as much now, but they would watch it throughout the year, not even in just December.
Yes.
It's such a great movie.
Please, please, please make this happen, Disney and Hollywood and Macaulay.
Okay.
What do you got?
So it's beautiful outside and it's the long weekend coming up. You want to head to a beach? You don't even need to fly out of the country because apparently we have an amazing beach right here in Ontario. We know that we got
a
lot
few.
We do have a few, but worldwide, Canada actually ranked 27 in the world as one of the top beach travel destinations. They beat out some
pretty
travel
high.
spots like Costa Rica, Aruba, St.
No
Lucia,
way.
and Fiji. So the one that made the top 10 in Canada alone.
Okay.
So we already know, like East Coast, West Coast, the ocean's there. So
Sure, always
obviously
better, yeah.
they're getting the top spots there and they're sitting on actual oceans.
Mm-hmm.
But the cool part is Ontario just made the list. They came in at number 10 out of the top 10.
Okay.
But again, we
We
don't have
made
an
it.
ocean.
Yep.
And Sandbanks Provincial Park.
I was just about to say I was just there.
Oh, were you?
When I went to Prince Edward County with my family in June, and I marveled at how good the beach is. Let me tell you why it's so good.
Okay.
Okay, it's all sand. There's no rocks,
Yes.
no pebbles.
Yep.
You can run around barefoot and not worry about hurting yourself.
Right.
The water, it is Lake Ontario. The water is shallow for so far out.
Right.
You could go 100 meters out and you're still only waist deep. So if
Oh,
you
that's
want to play
cool.
water sports, whatever, toss the football around, it's so good. And at least when I went in June, the water was not that cold. For
Yeah.
lake water, it was so good.
Okay, so that's what they're saying. It has freshwater beaches, clear water. It's pretty warm. They have the massive sand dunes. So this is actually really cool. And they have 3 beaches there. They have Outlet Beach, Dunes Beach, and Lakeshore Beach.
Outlet Beach is the best
Is that
one.
the one
That's
you
the one
went
we
to?
were on. We played spike ball on the beach. It was so good. Get there early, get your spot. It's just 2.5 hours from Toronto. It's amazing.
Yes, it's literally in our backyard. Now I want to go. I've never been. So way to go, Canada. Way to go, Sandbanks.
Yes, we love Sandbanks.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
I will preface what I'm about to do here with the disclaimer, the caveat that we all make mistakes every single morning on the show. I make many. I think I've already made a couple this morning. I don't know why we've decided to draw particular attention to this little minor,
It was
little,
funny.
little baby flub.
I'm okay with it.
That Stef made. I mean, if we did a segment every day on the mistakes we made the day before, that would be the whole show.
The whole show. Yeah.
Especially with Pooja.
But now I know how
What?
I know how Pooja feels.
Yeah, it happens. Okay, so we do this thing, we call it here a handshake. I just did one.
Right. You said little, big, little, big, little.
Yeah.
That's it.
right before we come on air, before a segment, which we call a break, we do a little thing called a handshake where we give the time, the temperature, a
Right.
little
So
greeting.
you know where you are if you're listening in the car.
And maybe we'll say, oh, the Blue Jays playing tonight against whatever. We just give you a little fact to connect to the day.
Right.
So you were doing one yesterday. Fish, for what time was this that Steph was doing this? Like 7?
This was just before the Daily Double at 7, like 40-ish.
Okay.
7:04. Okay, so
Right.
Steph was doing the handshake and she was trying to do the temperature, and well, here's what happened.
It's 7:36, 20, but a little warmer out there. Muggy, 28. Feeling more like 28.
The Daily Double.
Okay. You know, I'm trying to figure out what the temperature is outside.
Yeah, Steph having a moment.
I got stuck. I'm like, what's happening?
Now you know what Pooja feels like.
That's literally what happened. Like, as it happened, I was like, why am I correcting myself? Because it was 20, felt like 28. But as I said, I'm like, that doesn't sound right.
No.
Then I tried correcting myself on the correct temperature.
I was only passively listening. I was trying to prepare for my daily double, and it just felt like you were a quarterback calling out a play. Like 28, 28, 28, 28, hot!
And I was waiting to hit. We have a button here that cues the next element, the next song.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure if Steph was finished.
I wasn't sure if I was finished.
There's like a little pause before the daily
Yeah.
double.
So what was happening?
I don't know. Because like I said everything correctly, but in my head I was like, no, that wasn't correct. And then so I was like having a inner monologue argument with
You questioned
myself.
whether you said it right.
And I was like, wait, it is right. And that's why I was like, feels like 28.
Now, in fairness to you, you were probably thinking about your daily double, which you had to do next. So maybe your
Right.
mind was on one thing and your mouth was doing another thing, which
don't
is
know.
often when we get ourselves into trouble, and it happens to all of us.
Yeah, but it's so funny because I see Pooja do this all the time, and you'll do it as well. Like you said, we all do it. But then when it happens, I'm like, it was like short circuiting. I'm like, what actually just happened?
I literally did it during the cash call 15 minutes ago. You said you were going to subtract $1 from the guy's amount, and he
Right.
said he was going to split it with 3 coworkers, and I said, oh, that's $333 each, which equals $999. And
Right.
you were like, yeah, that's the $1 you subtracted, and I go, no, that'd be $332. Nope, I just like butchered some math, which is supposed to be my strong
I don't know
suit.
what happens to our brains. I think it's because we are doing so many things behind the scenes too that
Yeah.
once the mic turns on, you have to be locked in, and sometimes your mind is not locked in.
And we're live. We also have to self-edit, keeping in mind it's a family show. Sometimes there's things we want to say, and there's a million thoughts going. I'm like the Terminator. You know, when the Terminator sees like all the different options
Right.
of things to say, and then
Yeah.
you select one, and you're trying to decide in a microsecond
Yeah,
what to say.
what to say.
Let's just hear it one more time
Oh,
as
sure,
we
why not?
go to break. This is
Okay.
Stef's handshake yesterday.
It's 7:36, 20, but a little warmer out there. Muggy, 28. Feeling more like 28.
The Daily Double.
Okay, I tell you what, Steph. We're going into Mariah Carey right
Oh,
now. Why don't you
great.
just redeem yourself with a little temperature check?
Yeah, no pressure. Okay, here we go. So it is 20 degrees right now, but it feels more like 22. We're headed up to 26 degrees today.
What's it going to feel like?
28.
29. Close enough. Yeah, it's a lot of
Hey,
numbers.
1 degree is fine.
From CHFI Studios.
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Okay, so this is not a complaint, just an observation. I've never been to Stef's place, and that's fine. You've actually never been to my place either, so I'm not saying like, oh, why haven't I been to your place? But earlier this week, you're like, yeah, why haven't you come over? You said to me, and I always said, well, I'm not just going to show up. I need an invite.
No.
And you said you're invited anytime.
Yes, because let's go back. Let me take you back a
Oh,
little
take
bit.
me back, Steph.
Take you back. So when we first started hanging out, and Pooja kept inviting us over, and then it never happened to her.
Has she invited us over?
She did, but then she never ended up having like her pool parties because she had her kids. Like you guys have gone previously.
Yeah, I've been to her place over the
right.
years.
But that never happened with since we've been all together. And then there was a point where I'm like, oh, you guys just should come over. We never actually booked anything. We never made a time. But then a couple of years ago, Pooja came by, and it was like a last minute thing. She just texted me, and she's like, I'm going to bring something by. I'm like, okay. I'm like, but stay a bit. And then you were like, what happened? How come I didn't get the invite? And I'm like, well, you didn't get the invite because like Pooja literally just stopped by.
You guys also live a lot closer
We
to
do
each
live
other.
a lot closer. And then when you guys went to the Coldplay concert, I said before the Coldplay concert, I said, come by, park in my driveway, and then you guys can walk to.
We didn't drive to
But
the Coldplay
then
concert.
you changed your plans.
The plan was always to Subway because it's better to Subway if you're going
But
to
I was telling
the
you
Coldplay
at the
concert.
beginning to drive there, park there, whatever. Anyways, you guys didn't end up coming, and I said, okay, but you guys have to come by one day. Come by. Let's figure something out. Come by whenever you want.
See,
You're never in my
that's
area
not
either.
That's not an invite.
Yes,
I
it
would
is.
come to your area if you firmly say, hey, this is the date, you're invited. Saying to someone you're invited anytime is pretty much the lamest thing you can say to someone.
No, because the rest of my friends take that as, hey, what are you doing this weekend? I'm going to stop by.
So you're putting it on me to invite myself over.
No, but I'm just saying the rest of my friends have an open invite, and when they want to come over, they come over.
No, you have to. That's not how it
No.
works. You got to invite
Then we're not really
someone.
friends.
You can't just say, come by anytime. I show up at your house at
Yes.
4 a.m. on a Saturday.
No,
you have
yes,
to say.
no. I'm not having
It's
a
not a-
formal dinner party where I'm like,
It doesn't need
please
to be
show
a
up
dinner
at
party.
this time.
If it's like, hey, this Saturday, what are you doing? Why don't you come by? You can't
Why-
just say come by anytime.
Why does it work for my other friends?
Because that, I don't know,
then
that's
I
weird.
guess we're real
your
friends.
Your friends are lame.
No, they're not.
Okay,
They just stop by when they want.
I'll tell you what, you guys decide.
5 calls?
Decide it all.
Does an open invite count as an actual invite? Let's go to Jim in Scarborough.
I'm like Stephanie. I'm Italian. Anytime.
Yeah, exactly.
Walks in the door.
That's right.
That means you don't actually want him to come over. But all right, your vote's been counted.
No,
Thanks,
no,
Jim.
no. Check your text board, okay?
I will do. Thanks, Jim. Ed from Toronto, good morning. Does an open invite count as an actual invite?
I have such great respect for all of you, but I can't do it.
Yeah, right?
It reminds me of growing up, very European.
It is very European. You just go over to people's houses. Just come over.
No, you need to get something on the calendar. Ed, your vote's been counted. Thank you.
Okay, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Amanda from Keswick, does an open invite count as an invite?
Absolutely, yes, it does.
Thank you.
It does.
No problem. All our friends, including family, we are the same way. Whenever we're in the area, it's a simple text or phone call saying, hey, what are you up to? You home? We're gonna
Yeah.
But I'm not in her area. I need an invite.
You can just come whenever you want, though. If you're bored at home one day, just come by.
Drive an hour to your area and then be like, hey, I'm in the neighborhood.
From you, Gurdeep.
So you're just complaining
No,
that it's an hour away in the
it's
first place.
It's lazy.
Yeah,
It's
yes,
lazy.
you are lazy.
Amanda, your vote's been counted. Thank you. Let's go to Whitby. Kate, does an open invite count as an invite?
No way. I'm going to tell you how I know that.
How?
One time we were in Cuba, and my husband said to this couple we met from England, if you're ever in Canada,
Yeah.
come by.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you don't say that to strangers. I know Gurdeep. He can come over whenever he wants.
They booked a trip and stayed for 3 weeks.
That's on your husband inviting strangers to your house randomly.
Nope.
But still, the same thing. It's like, I just think you need a firm invitation. Everybody's
Thank you.
busy. Yeah, you need a firm invitation.
Everyone's busy. You got us. If it's not on the calendar, it doesn't exist.
Not for my close family and friends.
I'm neither.
Oh, that's
apparently.
nice.
Kate, your vote's been counted. Thank you.
Thank you.
Veronica from Milton, I don't want to put pressure on you, but you are the fifth call, and we are currently knotted at 2-2. You are going to decide this all. Does an open invite count as an invite?
No.
Yes!
Oh, no.
Veronica knows!
No.
Vindicated. Tell us why.
I think if you're friends, it's always a courtesy thing to say, come over anytime. But we definitely still need to set a date and a time.
Thank you.
Based on what your plans are.
It's weird because my family and friends don't need an invite, and I hang out with them all the time.
I've never been to your place. It's a cop-out. That's
Maybe
lazy.
maybe because they know your schedule or what your life is like more stuff. But I mean, with all my friends, my friends can come over whenever they want. My house is like open for them, but we still always say when we plan on coming over or a time or make a plan.
Well, then you have very respectable friends because we don't care. We just show up at each other's houses, 11 o'clock at night. We're hanging out.
Veronica, you are
I love it.
You are speaking sense, and you have decided it all for us. Thank
and
you.
my 9-year-old agrees here in the car. So.
Yeah, your 9-year-old knows better than Stef, too. Thanks so much.
We love you guys. Have a great day.
You too. Love you too. I feel so seen.
well,
3-2, final score.
The Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
This is the Pooja and Gurdeep Podcast.
Okay, Steph, what a dramatic tease. You said goodbye, and it feels so good. What are we talking about? What did you do?
I don't know if you've ever done this. I've never done it because I've always contemplated doing this. I didn't know if it was mean. I've seen other people do this to me, and I'm like, why did that happen? And it's very upsetting. So what happened yesterday is I was sitting at an appointment, and I was just scrolling through. Something popped up on my Facebook, and I was like, oh, let me go check Facebook. I'm not usually on there a lot. But since coming back from Italy, a lot of my relatives are on Facebook. So I've been on Facebook more often than I usually would be. And I'm seeing posts from people that I have no clue who they are. Because when I started my Facebook, I was back in BC and I was doing a morning show there, and there was this competition to get as many followers as you can. Whoever got it, then I just got praise. So I ended up getting like 1,200 followers.
Like people you don't even know.
Within like a week. And
Did you follow them back?
I don't know. I think on Facebook you just become friends.
Oh, you're friends,
yes.
so it's like a handshake.
Yes, it's different than Instagram.
Okay.
And so I was just like, okay. I was like, that's cool. That was fun for that time. But since I really haven't been on Facebook and I don't use it for work, I post more like family stuff or like nothing.
Right.
So I'm like, why do I have these people on my Facebook still? And I just started unfriending.
You did a Facebook purge.
I was at 1685.
Okay.
For friends. And I'm like, I don't even know half these people.
How many friends did you delete?
I'm now at 804.
Half?
Half.
You cut half your friends.
But they're not my friends.
They're not my friends. I mean friends in terms of the technical definition of what a friend is on Facebook.
What I have left now on my Facebook is family, is like my legit friends. But then also I have like people.
You have 800 legit friends?
Well, no. So I have family.
Uh-huh.
I have my legit friends.
Yeah.
And then I have friends from like high school who added me, who I'm like, okay, we talked and I would feel bad erasing you because, I don't know, we didn't.
But when's the last time you've seen them or conversed with them?
So this is why I'm like, I really want to cut back more, but I don't know now who to keep cutting back. And do I need to cut back more?
This is like the human version of spring cleaning.
Oh, so I felt so good because I'm like, I don't honestly know these people. And they keep popping up on my newsfeed. And I'm missing the posts from the people that I actually want to see.
Right, it's clogging up your feed.
Yeah.
I mean, think about, I've never done this, but I'm thinking about how good I feel after I do a clothing purge and I donate a bunch of clothes or I give away a bunch of clothes or I give stuff away. You feel lighter. You feel like you're walking on air. It must be the same feeling, but the digital version.
Yeah, it's so nice because now, last night, I popped back onto Facebook and I'm seeing posts from my family, from my friends.
Right.
And I'm like, oh.
Triaged your feed.
This is what Facebook is supposed to be about. You're supposed to be seeing things about the people that you care about.
I feel like I need to, I'm not really on Facebook. I have an account, but I haven't opened Facebook in years. I feel like I need to do this on Instagram.
I know. I think Instagram's going to be next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to carve out some time for this.
I know. It does. It takes a while. Honestly, I started yesterday during my appointment, which was at like 9:30, 9:45, and it kept going. I wasn't fully done till like 2 or 3 because I would just take a break and then go back and then.
And now your mind is probably so determined to finish. You want to get it done.
I do.
What do you think your final number will get down to when you're finished? You got it from 1,600 to 800. What do you think is the real number you want to be at?
I think I'm probably going to be around like 500-600, which I'm okay with.
Yeah.
Because I do have a lot of extended family on there.
Sure.
And I noticed that one of
Work
my
friends
one of my extended cousins deleted me. And I'm like, see, I don't like that feeling because I'm like, nothing happened.
You don't like that feeling. You just did that to 800
people. But I
people.
did it to people who I'm not related to or like really close with. Like I honestly didn't even know these
somewhere in BC, there's 800 people who are shedding a single tear. Being
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Stef unfriended me.
I doubt they're shedding any tears at all.
Who cares? It feels good.
It does.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
the Daily Double.
With Pooja and Gurdeep.
Have you ever been creeping on someone's Instagram?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay. Maybe you're creeping on a crush. Maybe you're creeping on an ex. Maybe on a coworker. And you're like deep in their feed. I'm talking about you're looking at posts from like 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. I'll raise my hand. Yeah. I've done it. I've crept on exes
so
or
does it count if
girls
you're just
I'm
like
interested in?
you're just like talking about someone? You're like, oh, do you know this person? Then you go find their Instagram, and then you're scrolling down. You're like, this is what I finally found a picture of them. This is them from like 5 years ago. Remember them?
Yeah, Instagram doesn't discriminate. If you're
know.
creeping on someone
I don't
and
feel
you
like that's
accidentally like a post.
That's the worst. This is why I hate handing my phone over to
You
people.
do not hand your phone over. That's on you. You cannot hand your phone over because all it takes is a double tap or hitting the heart button. If you like them, it's immediate panic.
Yeah.
And you can unlike that immediately. I've done that. You accidentally like something, you quickly unlike it, and you're
but
like,
it
okay,
still shows
hopefully
up
it didn't
in their
register.
Notification.
Well, so here's the point. Here's the point. You were wondering about the digital footprint.
Right.
Have you left a digital footprint? Are they aware of it?
Right.
Well, the CEO of Instagram, his name is Adam Mosseri. He just put out a video explaining what the other person sees when you do this.
When you do like someone's photo, we send them a notification to let them know. But there's actually 2 types of notifications. There's the phone notification, and then there's the Instagram notification. When you unlike that photo, we can delete that Instagram notification, but we cannot delete that phone notification. So it'll still say on their lock screen, Adam liked that photo. But if they tap on it, there's no record of it anywhere in the app, so it might be a little bit confusing. If we could delete that phone notification, we would, but we can't. So just make sure as you're scrolling through someone's content from many, many years ago that you're careful not to like anything by mistake.
This has happened, not to me, but like it's happened where I'm on my lock screen. I'm like, wow, that person, I haven't seen them for a while. They liked what picture? And then I go back in, and after it's off the lock screen, it disappears. And I'm like, oh.
They unliked it. So this all comes down to whether you have your IG push notifications on. I don't personally. So if anyone's ever done that, because I don't want to see all those notifications. So they'll see it on their lock screen, but they won't see it on their Instagram. But they know. They know you were creeping.
I saw you were creeping. Not you personally, but other people. You know who you are.
Yep. What do you got?
Okay, so when was the last time you washed your bath towel?
Oh, I wasn't sure what.
Let me finish the sentence, Gurdeep.
Bath towels, they live for a week for me, and that every weekend I put them in the laundry.
What about like your hand towels?
Same thing. I do the towels together, so 1 week.
What about towel you bring to the gym?
A lot of questions.
Yep.
I don't bring a towel to the gym.
Oh, okay. Well, experts say that if you hang your bath towel up properly, which you should be doing, like on the back of your door, wherever you're putting it, it dries completely. And so you can usually get 3 to 4 uses out of it. Some even stretch it, like you said, 5 to 8 uses because you're just showering with it. Shouldn't be dirty.
I'm clean after I'm using it.
It stays clean and it doesn't smell. This is a big thing. So if you worked out and you got really sweaty and you have your gym towel, you should be washing that every single time.
For sure.
And your hand towels, different story because they're touched constantly. You're by yourself, so it makes sense for you to wash your hand towels the same time you're probably washing your bath towels.
Yeah.
But in a household with a bunch of people, you should be swapping them out every 1 to 2 days, especially if it's a shared bathroom.
Oh, it's a lot of laundry.
So I usually wait about 3 or 4 days for my hand towels. I don't wait the whole week. So that's something that I should be doing more often.
Right.
The easiest rule they say for washing your towels, it's your nose.
What do you mean?
If you smell anything like a little bit of must.
I was thinking if you're wiping your nose in your towel.
No, if you get that like damp sort of smell that doesn't go away even when it's dry, you should be washing your towels more often.
Okay.
So really, once a week for you is fine, but in a household of more people, or if you're not hanging it properly, every 2 to 4 days for sure.
And how often should we be washing our handkerchiefs? Handkerchiefs are disgusting.
Your hankies every night.
What a gross concept. You pull it out, you like blow your nose with it back, you offer it to a stranger, it's considered chivalrous.
You know what?
Hankies, burn them.
Please.
Never use them.
Or wash them every night.
Nasty.
Throw it in the wash.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
Okay, I love this story. Have you heard about this couple from Brampton? Their names are Audrey and Wills. They're recently retired. Well, yeah, I'll bet. They just won $70 million in the Lotto Max. And you know, sometimes you see lottery winners and you're like, really, that person won? Yeah. This person who's like already got a boat, or this person who's like, this person won, really? This person, you can tell they're going to blow it and have a terrible existence with it. No, this couple, Audrey and Wills from Brampton, this is the couple that you absolutely want to win the lottery. They are adorable. They are so in love. Their warmth just like jumps out at you from the video that was dropped, and you'll hear their audio right here. You'll see what I mean. This is Audrey and Wills talking about how they found out they won the $70 million in the Lotto Max.
I checked my tickets first because she have the app on her phone, right?
So when I check it and I said, Wills, look, it's $70. And he said, let me see. And I scan it again.
But when I look at it, I said, see some more zero down here.
And he said, it's not $70. It's 70 million. I said, what? So that's the time I really get excited and jump off the bed.
I always dream of winning, but not that amount.
They are so adorable.
They're so cute.
I wish I knew them before they won the money so I could say that I hung out with them because they seem like they are a blast.
Yeah. No, obviously they're in a good mood. They just won $70 million.
Yeah.
But you can tell how genuine.
Yes.
Like, it seems like this is who they were before they won the $70 million. They're always joking with each other.
Yes.
Kind of pulling each other's leg. They're just really warm and sweet. This is them basically just, I mean, you can just feel their love coming through your car speakers here. Have a listen.
So as long as I have my wife, a nice home, and the sun is shining, everything is good. Really excited, you know. Audrey, I love you over the past 34 years, and you know that I love you too. So we get along quite nice, and we hope to continue this way.
Wills, you know I love you.
Yeah.
and I want the best for you. But I hope this money won't let you change.
You know that I won't change that easy.
They're so sweet. And they have such a good relationship. You can hear it. Like they're just joking around and everything's funny. I thought at one point she's going to be like, I love you, but I'm leaving. And I'm taking the money.
But it's mine.
Yeah, exactly.
It was my ticket.
They're so cute.
Oh, man. It felt like they were doing like their wedding vows for each other
Right?
or something there.
Yeah.
It seems like they had everything figured out already without this money. I don't know how much they're going to change with the money, but it got us thinking. You know, of course, you see someone winning that much money, you start thinking, you know, what would that mean for you? I'm wondering, I don't want to know what you do with the money. I don't care. We've heard that question before.
Right,
I
and
want
everyone's
to know,
going to go on vacation, buy a house,
pay off their mortgage,
bills. Yeah.
whatever. We already know that. I want to know, what's one thing that $70 million still wouldn't fix for you?
Oh.
Imagine you woke up $70 million in your bank account from the OLG. It's great. It fixes a lot. Money
fixes a lot of things.
Money doesn't buy happiness, but it does fix a lot of problems.
Right.
What's one thing $70 million still wouldn't fix for you?
Like instantly I would say it's probably not going to fix my migraines, but then I'm like, no, it probably would fix my migraines because...
You can go get all the best treatment in the world for
But
the
not
migraines.
even for I wouldn't even need treatment because I would be on vacation all the time.
Actually, yeah, because
I think it would just disappear.
You were saying when you were in Italy and sleeping well and doing all the things and eating all the
No
great food.
migraines.
You had no migraines.
Yeah.
Which in the whole time I've known you, in the 5 years I've known you, you've never had a 2-week stretch without migraines.
Right. So, so that's why I don't think the money would fix it in the sense that I could relax and just do whatever I wanted to.
Yeah.
I think more things that like are not fixable, like all the teenage rage in my life.
Teenage rage. And you know what? I would actually, that might get even worse because if your kids who are 16 and
16 and
13,
almost 14.
16 and 14, they know you've come across this money.
Right.
They might start to become a little entitled.
Am I going to have this?
Yeah.
Oh my God, but like, why can't you buy me that?
It'd be really hard to say no to anything.
Yeah. So I think that would not get fixed. I think that would actually
get worse.
Yeah, make it way worse.
That's a really good answer. I'm going to say for me, 70 million would fix a lot, but one thing it would not fix is my sleep schedule.
Why not?
Well, because honestly, I mean, I can say this now. I don't know if my opinion would change if I actually had 70 schmil in my bank account, but I'm going to say I wouldn't quit my job.
Right.
Because this job brings me a lot of joy. I love coming in here with the four of us and joking and laughing. Like, I don't laugh this much in my regular life. I love being on vacation. It's awesome. I love the sleep. I don't laugh this much.
And a lot of people say that and they'll be like, oh, I can't wait. If I won, I would totally quit my job. Like that day I would go in and tell everyone off. And I'm like, I don't know. I like my job.
I like my job. So I would be super rich, but I would still be sleep deprived and groggy and a little cranky at times. So it wouldn't fix that for me.
Okay.
Okay, so we want to know, what's one thing $70 million still wouldn't fix for you? We're looking for maybe the lighter side of it here. What's one thing $70 million still wouldn't fix for you? Let's go to Jim in Scarborough.
That would be a difficult question, but time.
Time.
Yeah.
Time with family. Because I may win $70 million, but I ain't giving it to my family.
Mm-hmm.
So they got to still work. I don't.
Right.
So time, help. $70 million would help quite a bit to solve a lot of your issues.
Right.
But it's time and help. The things that you can't get back.
Yeah, exactly.
The most important resource in the world is our time, isn't it?
It is.
Truly non-replenishable.
And I think we're having a discussion about this as well, about your health, like you said, too. It'll fix some things. It might make it better, but some health issues it won't fix.
Yeah. Some it won't.
Right.
There's just some that won't. We went through it with my mother-in-law 2 years ago, and it didn't matter. All the money in the world couldn't fix this stuff. So.
I suppose you could get better at proactive healthcare and getting in front of things, but there's certain things that are going to happen that you just simply can't do anything about. But
you just simply can't do it.
Yeah.
That's right. So,
Jim, it's a great answer, great perspective. Thanks for the call.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
So for me,
something $70 million wouldn't fix?
Yes, would be my all-dressed chip addiction.
Just make it worse.
I think it'd make it worse. You'd start putting like fancy truffles
I would start importing chips from around the world.
Yeah, all the fancy
You'd be
all-dressed.
a chip connoisseur. Okay, lots of text coming in. $70 million wouldn't fix for me. This text here from Anita in Toronto says, Wouldn't fix the fact that I'm very short, just under 5 feet. I would still need people to help me reach the top shelf at the grocery store.
Well, Anita, that $70 million would fix that for you. You could just get a personal shopper to do all your shopping for you.
Hire a personal shopper.
Yes.
That's good. That's true. Yeah.
Tamara texting in, OMG, it wouldn't fix my husband's toxic ex. You can't fix that.
No, you can't. In fact, it might make them more toxic if they know you're rich, too. They might be coming after
exactly.
you. Everyone comes out of the woodwork. Denise from Hamilton says, $70 million, I would still make dumb decisions.
Oh,
You'd probably make even dumber decisions because now there's nothing holding you back from acting on those.
Another text coming in from Hazel. It wouldn't buy me my youth. That's
okay.
true.
Yep.
You're not going to get your youth back.
Jeremy texting in saying money probably would never fix my terrible golf slice. That's from Jeremy, who actually came out to the Putt for Pups tournament.
And how was his golf?
I didn't get to see. He was a lovely man. We chatted for a while. I didn't get to see his swing. So
it could fix it though, because you
some
could
golf
get lessons.
Yeah,
exactly.
Totally. Yeah.
Okay, finally, Adam from Brampton. This one's for you, Gurdeep.
Oh.
He says, Gurdeep, I know something it won't fix for you. You finding a lady. I'm kidding, buddy. But it's true because that money probably will.
It would make it harder.
But it would bring you a lot of ladies that probably want to date you, but it doesn't mean it's the right one.
No, you got to question their intentions if they know you've won $70 million.
Yeah.
From CHFI Studios,
It's the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
And now, another Pooja Masterclass from TikTok University.
Thank you, Greg Burns. Actually, this is not a Pooja Masterclass. We have our very first Fishtifer Masterclass here.
Wow.
What's going on with hot dogs? What are we doing wrong with hot dogs?
Well, first of all, show of hands. Who loves hot dogs?
Yeah.
Right now, everyone.
Just for everyone listening, we're all raising our hands.
So, I don't know. Okay, so for me, I love hot dogs, but they're incredibly messy. Because you're adding your ketchup, you're adding your mustard, you go to bite, it drips, or it gets, for me, I have a big beard, it gets all in my beard.
Is this just because you spilled a coffee all over your sweatshirt today? It's not that messy for the rest of us.
You did notice. I thought you said you didn't notice.
Okay, so too messy.
Okay, too messy. So I was on TikTok and I saw this great solution to enjoy your hot dog without the mess. Okay, so what you want to do, and you can do this at home, you probably already have what you need in your cupboard. You get like a little espresso sized cup, or a little what you'd put like ranch dressing in, like a little
a little tiny little side bowl.
Yeah, it's the little ones.
A little tiny side bowl, and you put. So we're going to pretend that we like ketchup and mustard only on our hot dogs. So we're going to squirt some ketchup in there. We're going to squirt some mustard in there. We're going to mix it around. And then when we go to eat our hot dog, all we're going to do is dip the end into the container and eat it.
Wow. That's a lot of work.
So you couldn't do this out. You'd have to do it at home. But I promise you, you're getting so much sauce. Because also when you put ketchup and mustard, it's not equally distributed. This is going to get you a guaranteed condiment
How's it
dunk.
not? It's a line.
It's a line.
Why are you not equally distributing your sauces?
What are you doing, a zigzag? Or like,
he
puts it all on one side.
It's just like all ketchup on the left?
Sometimes it all comes out at once, or like none comes out. Anyways, this is and you don't get messy because it's not going to get all in your beard. It's not going to drip off.
I hate when it gets in my beard.
Yeah.
It's so upsetting.
In your lady tash?
Yes.
I actually feel like this would be messier because you're dipping it, and then sometimes there's excess when you dip it that falls off after you dip it.
If you do it with the way that you prepare your chicken salad sandwich over there, very messy. However,
but I feel like this just takes too much time. When I have a hot dog's like a fast food. It's like put what your toppings are and just eat the hot dog.
You're still squirting it. You're still doing the same amount of work, just putting it in a little thing.
I'm toppings guy. I like multiple toppings. This wouldn't work for me because I want like some sauerkraut. I want some bacon bits. I want some mayo. I want some
you can only put the sauces in the cup. You can't add like the bacon bits or the
sauerkraut.
sauerkraut.
You can't be dipping in relish.
The guy didn't have an answer for that. He was just ketchup. But I tried this. I should mention I tried this, and I got no ketchup and mustard in my beard.
So this is for bearded men. This is a TikTok University hack for bearded men.
This is very specific. If you're a bearded man and you only like ketchup and mustard on your hot dog,
this is for you.
This might be for you.
You got it.
This is like the kind of thing Pooja brings us, a non-meat eater.
Right,
He's like, guys, you've been eating hot dogs wrong, says the vegetarian. Christopher, I'm a little disappointed.
Try it.
The Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
From 98.1 CHFI.
Okay, do you remember last season when the Jays were on their magical run? All you heard about was the vibes, the immaculate vibes in the clubhouse. Oh, the guys love each other so much. They play for each other. They just had fun coming to the ballpark and hanging out. It was awesome. We soaked it all up. It's amazing how much can change in a year. Kevin Gausman, who was a big part of those vibes, longtime Blue Jay, respected Clubhouse member, opened up on a podcast this week about how much things have changed.
Oh, no.
So Gosman, I should preface this by saying he is a very honest guy, a straight shooter. He's someone the media loves, will always go to for a quote because he's thoughtful, he's insightful, he's well-spoken, and what he says carries weight, which makes this all the more concerning. I'm going to read you some quotes from what Gosman had to say on this podcast. Okay. Quote, "We're just not nearly as close-knit of a group as we were last year. I think it's a mixture of a lot of things. I think it's a mixture of frustration, a mixture of feeling like we haven't been at full go from week one, to be honest. It's maybe guys trying to go a different way to find themselves. I don't think we necessarily have a mixture of characters we've had in the past. Max Scherzer hasn't been around as much. Losing Chris Bassett was maybe bigger of a loss than we all thought it would be. I think it has more to do with everyone being frustrated, maybe even frustrated at each other."
Oh, wow.
End quote. Gosman, by the way, is expected to be traded ahead of the trade deadline. He did go on to take some blame himself, saying he hasn't been good enough this season. The trade deadline is this Monday, August 3rd at 6 p.m. Sounds like big changes coming for the Jays. I really appreciate that honesty.
Right.
Because some players would just paper it over or not address it. I love that he tackled it head on because we all assume when you're not winning, it's not fun.
Something's going on.
The vibes are not good this year. Yeah, crazy. All right, what do you got?
Okay. Also a little crazy is that 1 in 5 kids between 6 and 11 think that fruit and veggies come from... Where?
I did see this headline.
They come from the store.
Oh, boy.
That's what kids think.
When you say kids, are we talking like 5-year-olds or
between
like teenagers?
6 and 11.
Okay, by 11, I feel like you should probably start to know better.
Yeah, so they kind of so they're not wrong. They do come from the store, but they're missing like all the steps in between is the problem.
Kids also come from the stork fairy, right?
Yes, they do. They come from the hospital fairy.
Yeah.
So kids also thought that broccoli were trees, like legit, thought that they were
baby
trees, which is cute.
Tree.
And it's pretty adorable. But they weren't really sure where bananas and apples came from. They didn't know if they grew on trees. 4 in 10 didn't know that potatoes were in the ground.
Patats.
There were even kids who thought that some everyday foods came from animals.
Oh, such as?
They didn't list that.
Okay.
And 1 in 10 younger kids believe that crumpets were an animal product.
Oh, wait, what are crumpets again?
They're the little, like the little English muffins.
Oh, okay.
But they're like more
They thought they were
pancakey.
animal products?
Yeah. So I think there needs to be a little bit more education on maybe where fruit and veggies come from. But the funny thing is that they're not off base because a lot of food comes from farms and plants. So maybe they're just getting all that mixed up, right?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe their schools need to take them on a field trip to a farm.
But the problem is that the parents also don't have all the answers. They admitted that they were stumped by their kids' food questions about pasta, broccoli, and yogurt being some of the hardest things to explain.
Steph, can you explain pasta?
Well, it's flour. It's semolina, and
Yeah.
they make it in the factory and they blend it with water.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
So, I don't know, but I think it's just because the world is all packaged right now, and that's what happens, right?
But also, I feel for parents in the 80s and stuff before, but, with the internet now, Google, ChatGPT, you can get answers pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Not that complicated.
Yeah, I think there needs to be more field trips.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to the Pooja and Gurdeep podcast.
Listen to Pooja and Gurdeep live weekday mornings from 5 to 9.
Only on 98.1 CHFI.
Toronto's perfect music mix.